So it's perfect if you have... Hey guys, it's Sanem, and today I'm going to be talking about my current beauty favorites. So this is going to be ranging from makeup to skincare to even hair care. And I feel like on my channel I always talk about makeup because that is my niche, but I do also want to share with you guys my favorite skincare products and hair care products. I'm going to jump straight into it. So we're going to start off with makeup, and I have a few products to show you guys that I've been absolutely loving. My first current makeup favorite is actually the Too Faced Just Peachy eyeshadow palette. This is an all matte eyeshadow palette, and I actually have it on my eyes today. That is all I used. I just used this palette, and it is just the perfect warm tone matte palette, and I love that it's not this big bulky palette. It is so small and compact. So I actually used 3 eyeshadows in this palette to create this look. So I used Peach Cobbler, Peach Tar, and then Just Ripe. So I used all 3 of those right there. I rediscovered it in my collection. I've just been going through stuff and using older products up, and I just came across this again, and I've been digging for it every single day. So I've been loving this one currently. So my next current makeup favorite you guys might have seen in my makeup haul, my drugstore makeup haul, and that is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. This is a full coverage lightweight foundation, and the best part about it, it has SPF 50, so it is really going to protect your skin from the sun. And I have the shade Warm Ivory, and it matches me perfectly. Again, I'm wearing it today on my skin, and it dries down to a really good satin finish. So if you do have dry skin, this is a great one to look out for when you're shopping for drugstore foundations. I do find that it lasts a long time. I do have to set it with powder, but if you use primer, powder, and this foundation, then you're good to go. This next product I have been loving since I discovered, and this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. So you know how they have the foundation, which I've never tried, but everyone loves the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have the concealer, and the concealer is just amazing. It's so amazing. It gives me a medium coverage under the eyes, but you can build it to a full. But I like that it's medium because sometimes I don't want a full coverage, and this just gives you the most radiant under eye. I cannot explain it. It's not shiny, it's just healthy looking. I actually have it under my eyes today, and I did set it with a powder that I'm going to talk about later. And yeah, I love it. I think if you love their foundation, then definitely check out the concealer of it. Literally is flawless. I don't know why anyone has not been raving about this, but I think it's going to be my absolute favorite concealer of all time now, because I've just been using it non-stop since I got it. Next is the Elf Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. So I recently discovered this Elf brow pencil, and let me tell you, why is this like the best drugstore eyebrow pencil ever? It's super fine. It comes with a brush, and it's got this fine tip which just makes it really easy to draw on your brows and draw on the hairs. And the shade for me is just kind of what made me fall in love with it. This shade is neutral. No, this shade is deep brown. I'm sorry. This shade is deep brown, not neutral brown. And I really like it because it's not a warm brown, but it's not a cool tone brown. So it's perfect if you have... as I was saying, so it is just the perfect color if you have hair like mine. If your hair is dark, or if you have dark roots, then I feel like this would be a great pencil. It just has the perfect fine tip, and I just absolutely love it. So you can see the shade there. Goes on smoothly, and it just creates beautiful brow hairs, and then you can go in with a brow gel after, and then your brows are good to go. And it's super affordable because it's Elf. These are the KAJA Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trios. That is a mouthful, and these are sold in Sephora. So these are basically eyeshadow stacks. It is so cute. So you get 3 eyeshadows in basically one. These are super like glittery shimmery eyeshadows without getting a ton of fallout, and I absolutely love that. So the one I have here is Rose Water, which is more of a pinky stack, and then this one is Orange Blossom, which is more warm tones, and then it has a nice bronzy shade there. Oh my gosh. And then I'll do the coral as well. I mean, these are just so sparkly. Let me go ahead and swatch the Rose Water. Look at that one. Okay, what was that? This is the more pinkier one, and then the last one is more of a plum purple. Oh my gosh, that one. I mean, they are just super shimmery in person, but I've been absolutely enjoying these, using them on the eyes. And you can get it, I believe, only at Sephora, but they're just super shimmery eyeshadows. Check them out because they do have other shades, and I think they have some matte stacks as well. So love these. And then last but not least for makeup, we are going to be talking about the LAWLESS Seal the Deal powder. This is a loose powder that I use to set my concealer with, so I use it only for under the eyes, but I have it in the brightening one. They do have translucent and then they have a deeper shade, but I actually have the brightening, which is more of a very soft peachy color. I actually have it on again today. I wanted to kind of like demonstrate and show you guys what I'm wearing. The reason I love this powder is because of two reasons. One, it is super fine. It's even more fine than the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It just feels super soft, like baby powder on the skin. If you have any fine lines or anything like that, I just feel like it's gonna blur over it. And the brightening one is, like I said, a soft peachy shade. So if I just show you, like if I compare it to my Laura Mercier, this one is the Laura Mercier, which is more of a yellowy translucent color, and in this it is a very soft peach. Because it's a soft peachy shade, it's really gonna brighten your under eyes first of all, as it says by the name, and also not only is it gonna brighten, but it's also gonna cancel out if you have any purpleness, blueness under your eyes, because as you may not know, peachy and pinky sort of colors cancel out blues and purples. So that is why I absolutely love this powder, because not only is it going to color correct under your eyes, but it's really going to give you a super brightening effect whilst setting your concealer and adding a smooth blurred finish. This is just an absolute must. If you were to take away anything from this video, I really highly recommend the LAWLESS Seal the Deal brightening powder. So moving on to skincare, I have a few products that I want to share with you guys, and the first one, which is the newest one to me, is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. Now acids kind of scare me because this is the first time I'm actually using an acid, and I've only had this for a while, but I've actually really been liking it on my skin so far. If you have dry skin, this is a great one. As you can see, I've used a lot of it, and I mean, just it looks like I've barely used nothing. So this is a toner, so after you cleanse, you use this. Use it 3 times a week, and this basically is going to help with scarring and hydration as well, and also clearing all the bacteria off your skin and impurities if you do have anything left after cleansing. So it's basically just a toner, but apparently because it's glycolic acid, it's supposed to be great if you have dry skin and, you know, suffer from like breakouts and things like that. So I've been loving this one, and I've been using this 3 times a week, and then when I don't use this, I use another toner, but this is the one that I've been absolutely loving so far, and I'm going to continue to use it and see if my skin like improves drastically or if it's just like any other toner. Just be careful, because a lot of their products have very strong ingredients and acids and stuff like that, and you don't want to irritate your skin even more. The next product that I want to talk about is the Origins, oh man, look how tiny this is. It is the Origins Super Spot Remover Blemish Treatment Gel. It's for acne. So basically, if you break out and you have a big spot on your face, you put this on, just the tiniest amount, just dab it on, it drastically drops, and it almost looks like you never had a blemish in the first place. I love this stuff. If you suffer from breakouts like me constantly, then put this on and it will just do the job. And yes, Super Spot Remover by Origins. And then another product that I want to mention from Origins is the Checks and Balances face wash. It says this gentle face wash cleanses both dry and oily places, and it discourages excess oil production. So if you have oily skin, I think you're going to love this one. You know that tight, clean feeling, like squeaky clean feeling? This is what this cleanser does. So if you don't like a squeaky clean feeling, then probably skip this one. But if you do love feeling just super clean and tight and, you know, squeaky clean, then I think you will really enjoy this one. So this little duo is really great for clearing up blemishes, and I've just been absolutely loving it. It does have spearmint as well, so it does feel tingly because it's more minty, and yes, this one I really wanted to recommend to you guys. As you can see, like, it is super thin. I've been using it almost every single day, so love that one. And last but not least, for skincare, actually I use it more as a primer, but I actually use it as skincare as well, so it's kind of 2-in-1 for me, but they don't advertise it as a makeup product. This is by Colourpop's sister brand, so this is the Fourth Ray brand by Colourpop, and it is their watermelon face milk, and I've been loving this stuff. It hydrates my skin. It's almost like this moisturizer in a liquid form. It's really, really weird, because you know how moisturizers are in a cream form. This is a moisturizer in a liquid form, and it's just a dropper as well. You guys might have seen it in my makeup tutorials, but I do love to use it basically like as a primer and then put my foundation on, and then my foundation glides on so smoothly. Again, I have it underneath my foundation today. This one just gives you a burst of hydration, and it also leaves you with the most beautiful glow. And last but not least, we're going to move on to hair care, and for hair care I have 3 products to show you guys, and then we are done with the video. So the first one I want to share with you is the L'Oreal, I have hair stuck to it, the L'Oreal Elvive extraordinary oil, hair oil, and this is it's basically a hair oil. Oh my god, I can't talk today. And I normally don't use hair oils. If I do, I use a tiny amount. I do have very dry hair and a dry scalp. I've always had dry hair. A small amount of this, just 1 pump, and then I basically rub it between my hands and then just run it through my damp hair, and then it just smooths out any frizz. It gives you a nice shine, which it does. It gives you a beautiful shine whilst nourishing. It is a great oil, so I highly recommend this one. And along with that, I love to use this combo. So I use the Frizz Ease, what is this? Extra Strength Serum. So it's a hair serum, and basically when I wash my hair and it is damp, I go in with this and then put this on afterwards. So the serum is basically gonna eliminate frizz, protect your hair from humidity, protects it from heat if you do go in with a blow dryer. Just put this again through my hair, run it through, and it just leaves me with the softest, smoothest hair, and then apply the oil, and then it's super soft, and it gives me a beautiful shine without having so much frizz. So love that combo. And then last but not least, for my current hair product favorite, this is the OGX Coconut Curls Decadent Creamy Mousse. It is basically a hair mousse or curly mousse, and you just, it's like a foam, right? And you just put it in the palm of your hand, again, go like that, and just scrunch your hair, and it is going to give you beautiful curls without leaving you with that hard, crispy dryness that we usually get from using a mousse. This just gives you the curls but also leaves them soft, and it doesn't have any dryness. So this says it's with coconut oil, shea butter, and it's creamy, hydrating. It's part foam and part cream, and it defrizzes and defines for total goddess curls. It definitely holds my curls in place. I'm not using it today, but when I do use it, I absolutely love this stuff. I actually discovered this when I was in America, and I was just literally browsing in CVS. I got it from CVS, and I was just in the hair section. I was like, oh, this kind of, I don't know, caught my eye. The packaging is really nice. That was all my current beauty favorites, from makeup to skincare to hair care. And if you want to see more of these, do let me know down below, and I can definitely film more for you guys. And that is it for me. So I'll have everything listed down below for you guys to check out if you're interested in anything that I mentioned today. I absolutely love this stuff. So that is it from me, and until next time, I will see you guys all in my next video.